Welcome back to Let's Play Digimon. Well, next order now to go to sleep.
Sleep tight.
Okay, let's go get your food. Good job. I should really check the information because I've since forgotten. Again, I don't expect them to digivolve to Mega Level because that would be very difficult.
Okay,
on the first,
gather up.
Life cycle.
You hungry? It's chow time.
Right. How much money do I have? Yeah, not enough to upgrade the equipment. Oh, you got most of the information. As you can see there, it's, you know, very uphill to get that. And as you can see, Metal Greymon is the key Digimon, obviously, for War Greymon. I mean, look at that, that's insane. War Greymon is surprisingly, out of the whole lot of these, the easiest to get, but still kind of impossible, because I'm playing on normal difficulty, which is basically hard mode. I don't understand why, because there's also hard modes, which isn't different from normal modes. Of course, I don't get any information on that one, it seems. I mean, it's locked, I suppose, but you'd still think you would at least unlock it. It's just be like, here's the information, but you can't get it until a certain point. Also, this Doctormon here, I don't think I ever got Doctormon either. Not because it's like insanely difficult, well, I mean, I guess it kind of is a difficult one to get. Because it's got key points of 8, right? And I think there's only like 8 different things to, you know, do. Like training failures there, weights there, victories there, HPs there. You know, it basically has 8 requirements, 8 points, and it only has 8 points. Does that make any sense? Like, for example, here, or maybe I can. No, I can't even do it like that, can I? It's like, okay, for example, that's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You got 9 different things you can like go for to get to the 8 right there for War Greymon. So you don't have to get all of the requirements. You just need the 8. While with Doctormon, there's only 8, so you have to get them all, which is a pain in the ass. Because there's like no leeway with that. You have to get all of them. Moving on. I mean, it hasn't quite been 24 hours, but let's check if that illegal seed has grown yet. If not, I'll spend the day training, I guess. I have a cold, it really fucking sucks. I think maybe it was the weather, I don't know. You know, it's like for several days it'll be like really warm and then suddenly like all kind of rain shit. I remember reading a while back, I'm not sure if it's still ongoing, but wasn't there a heat wave in Canada like insane. It's like 49 degrees, Jesus Christ! It's insane, man. I mean, that's not in a place you'd expect to see a temperature like that, you know? Wait, I'm going the wrong way. I mean, I think the highest temperature in the UK was like 30 something. I can't remember. I think it was somewhere in England as the record. I mean, when it gets to like 20 something here, it's like, oh man, it's freaking scorching. It's just like, oh come on, that's nothing, man. It's like, we get like minimum of 40 or something, yeah? It's like, yeah, but you know, the UK is generally not used to particularly warm weather. They're used to very mild temperatures. They don't really have like the, what are they called again? I forget what they're called. But you know, I don't always know what I can't.
Okay now.
Know what it's called. You know what I mean, though, right? That thing they have to like kind of keep the temperature cooler, better than you know having fans. But over here, that's all we kind of got for those of us. So yeah, when it gets really hot, it's like, oh man, I just gotta dip my head in the freezer just to keep cool. Has it grown yet? Doesn't look like it, does it?
I can do this!
Yes, we do have to wait a full 24 hours to be in time. Yeah, while we're here, I might as well battle some Digimon on the way back, I guess. And you know what, I'll off-screen it because, I mean, there's no real point to it, is there? So yeah, off-screening time, look at that sky, look at those clouds. It's not like painted, and then you got a rainbow. Definitely looks like it's painted. I mean, it's like, duh! But I mean, like, you know, they could have easily have just like taken a picture of the sky or whatever. But that looks like it's,
Nice.
what type of painting would that be? I don't
Good hit.
know. Whatever. Off-screening time. Or is it? Because you guys are gonna be like this.
Okay.
More information. You know what? Just scrap the idea of battles. Maybe if they're like get close enough, I'll be like, yeah, let's battle that one, but otherwise, can't be bothered. The day is a day for training. And getting minerals, I suppose. And materials and whatnot. Is there anything around here? No, there's not. There's a goblin mouth. Takes forever to travel anywhere. Because the time is slowly walks everywhere. He's so slow. And seriously, my Digimon are way faster than me. Look how fast they move. They have to slow down to keep up with me. Otherwise they'd overtake me by a considerable amount. Now what do you gotta say? Have I talked to you yet? This city's so safe, sometimes I get the urge to go traveling, you know? Where's the other one? There you are. Blip! Seafood training, whoa!
Take this seriously.
Which one's boosted today? It is, yeah, it's speed. Not that increased by much, we gotta get those over 1,000, it's insane.
Okay, here we go.
I feel like even on easy mode, which is basically supposed to be normal mode, there was, you know, it'd go up a bit faster, but even then I'd feel like it probably wouldn't get the mega level on the first generation.
You hungry?
You guys eat too much, man. Maybe I should go out battling Digimon. If anything, simply so I can get some free meats occasionally. Let's have a look at those requirements again. Maybe it's maxed out. Almost. Speed is one of the requirements, but can you see that? Actually, let's see. They're both only at 500. And they need to get to 1800. That's impossible. That's certainly not happening. I can imagine maybe getting the victories, but that's about it. And that would come up to a total of 5 out of 8, so not even close. Well, it is. It'd be 2 off, but to get the other ones would require a considerable amount of boosting of the stats.
Stay focused.
But you know, nonetheless, it is good to boost the stats regardless. For 2 reasons. 1, so they don't get their asses kicked. And 2, the higher their stats are, the better off the next Digimon will be when they reincarnate. Because some of, like a small percentage of their stats will carry over. It is pretty damn small though. I'm starting to get the impression they may be close to the end of their lives. Because of how fatigued they're getting so quickly.
Alright, ready? Okay now.
Alright, you what we got jack of shit. Anyone want some jack shit?
Ready to eat?
Yeah, we got stalks, I'm afraid. You ate all the meat.
You hungry?
This isn't very filling at all. What do you call that shit? We call it wild mushrooms. Well, it tastes like shit. And we're not Sukamon or Numemon, so that's not food. Now there's also Jeremon, which is the yellow version of Numemon. So, you know, there's that. There's also Platinum Sukamon that you can get if your Digimon crap all over the place on a like champion or higher level. So if, for example, my Machinedramon crapped all over the place enough for it fill up the gorge. Actually, I'll show it. Where would it be? It'd be here. See the poop icon there? If that fills up while at champion or higher level, the Digimon the Platinum Sukamon. If it's rookie level or lower, it'd be Sukamon. Or maybe Sukamon also flies champion. I can't remember, but Platinum Sukamon is basically champion level as well, I think. And the thing is, they don't digivolve to any Digimon. So, yeah, it kind of sucks. Come to think of it, in the original Digimon world, Sukamon could actually digivolve to Taomon, if I recall. I mean, it'd be very difficult to accomplish, but it was possible. In this game, they don't even digivolve to anything unless you give them a Digivolution item. Which is something we're not gonna see for quite some time, but they do exist in this game. In fact, they're easier to obtain in this game than our game, Digimon World was. Guys, I thought you'd usually take a dump around about this time. Just travel around and round. This is our training. I keep mistaking the sounds for sounds of them dying. Okay, now you need a grab. You'll know when your Digimon is close to death. It's like, I'm pretty sure they're getting close to it, but not quite fully there yet. Probably a day or so at max, I'd imagine. Actually, how old are they now? 50. Yeah, they're getting up there in age now. It's like 15 is in years?
Hey.
No, days. They don't live long.
Time for bed.
I think the oldest Digimon I've ever had was like 29 days old. They can live a considerably long life, as far as this game goes. If you like get all the tamer skills for it and treat them well, and also there are various ways of boosting life as well. So yeah, you can. But that's
Ready?
Much later on in the game for a lot of that. Don't really get access to that till
You hungry?
start, like that. Which makes sense.
It's chow time.
Right, they're still not showing signs of dying just yet, so that's good. And I assume that maybe that seed is probably grown by now, surely. Time to take yet another long walk. You know what? I'll just meet you there. Just a long walk because I have snowy walks. So I'll meet you at the planting spot.
Looking good.
You see that? You know what? I'm getting closer there and they're going to give me more information.
Nice going.
About the large screen, I guess. Yeah, that's the last of all Greymon's information. So that fight was over before he even started. Let's see what it is. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna get it, but might as well check. Yeah, no MP, so we got all the War Greymon's information. So if you get a big 3, and maybe stamina and speed, you can get it. Or maybe HP, speed, or stamina, or something. But that's not happening because how long it would take to actually get that kind of stats. But hey, unlocking the information makes it easier, so the next time around that evolution, possible, I guess, you'd know the information right away. I always do that around the spot, I don't see anything. Maybe it's around the corner.
What is this flower? It makes me feel kind of ill. I've never seen a flower like this! Taomon did say that it was a seed of unclean data that shouldn't be in this world. It definitely isn't a flower from the digital world. Kamari, do you think we should take the flower? No. He told us just to report what happened to the seed. And we don't know what'll happen if we pluck it.
I mean, it's a pretty big flower.
Let's leave the strange flower here and just go and tell Taomon what we saw. Okay. We'll head back to Taomon first.
How tedious. Now we have to go report back to him. That's annoying, isn't it? Like, oh yeah, it's not... we have to, like, you know, monitor it, check it when, you know, a day's passed. But we also gotta report back to Taomon afterwards. Then going back to Floatia volcano. Going back to Taomon's. That was a very strange flower. Let's not worry about it now and go back to Taomon. Taomon's there. We'll see you there.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna
gather
see
up.
if Digimon will take me there. I can't be off walking all that way. How tedious. We're going for these autopilots pretty quickly as well. And tamer levels, we're going for those quickly as well. Right, training. That'd be useful to have, actually. Might as well talk to, oh. Gotta take a dump first. The illegal seed bloomed into a flower. This doesn't bode well. First report to Taomon and bring him back here. I'll explain more after that. Oh god. For a nasty little flower, that Taomon is into some weird stuff. I'm trying to talk to your partner this time, but kinda in the way. A flower bloomed. I feel that has to mean something. Could your Digimon be a little smaller? I cannot see. Because they are always in my way. Well, it's gonna cut into the budget quite a bit, but hey, it's a shortcut. Okay, we're on our way. You ready? Yes. We're off then. Don't know how that... I mean, my Machinedramon can probably fly, but... What if I didn't have... I mean, it's kind of assumed they carry me and my Digimon, so... It's kind of insane, if you ask me. You're still bored? Bored, 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 bored. So bored. As I've said before, you know, any Digimon with a question mark above their head is a Digimon that will join the city at some point. That's something to keep in mind anytime you see a Digimon that doesn't want to kill us. That, you know, is in the area. Although sometimes said Digimon will want to kill us, but we'll become friendly afterwards. It's less they're trying to kill us and more of the case of just like, let's see how tough you are. Usually mega level Digimon are like that. There are a few exceptions where there are mega level Digimon that don't want to, you know, test us in battle. But for the most part they usually do. So when approaching Digimon with question mark above the head, it's like, be a bit cautious. Because they'll usually give you the option to be like, nah, I decline this battle invitation if they like challenge you to a battle. But you know, like was proved with that Garudamon fight in the previous recording session, you know, it can go south pretty quickly if you pick the wrong choice. I wonder if I could potentially defeat Garudamon with my current Digimon. I kinda doubt it. I feel like if I gave them a bit more training, maybe. But at the same time, I don't know. I feel like a few hits with their finishing attack could potentially be enough. But I don't know. You have to build it up quite a bit to get to that. You know what? I'm gonna talk to you anyway. Hopefully, you. No, never mind. Unless we get teleported immediately back to the city. But if that doesn't happen, I'll come talk to you. Just to see what you have to say and hopefully don't back. Like Taomon, I got did what you just said, and yeah, something totally happened. Well, the Mar's already here.
You're back.
BUG.
So tell me, what became of the illegal seed?
It became an illegal flower. BUG told Taomon that a flower.
I see. It grew into a flower.
That's what we said. Does this mean that you'll help us now? Otherwise, we're going to drag you back with us if we have to.
I really didn't want it to come to this, but I'm going to have to speak with that old fossil.
Old fossil? You mean Digimon?
Well, I haven't used this in a while, but here we go.
Whoa! What's going on?
It's a space portal. If I had been to a place before, I can enter the coordinates and open a door that goes straight there. It takes a lot of strength, though, so I can't do it too often.
Where does it go?
That stuck-up bearded geezer's place.
So much for talking to that Digimon.
Stuck up? He means Digimon, right? That means it goes to Floatia. Does Taomon hate Digimon? Well, he seems to like criticizing him. There's no point in overthinking this. Come on, Rika. See you there.
BUG. I mean, I guess I don't have to go into the portal just yet. Back in town. My socks were blown off when I saw Taomon was back. Anyway, now we can work on building the Machinedramon detector. I need to talk to you about. What? I need to talk to you about. Shouldn't it be I need to talk to you about it? Come over to my house for a quick chat. With you, Digimon, it's never a quick chat, is it? You kind of draw out everything you say. In this really, you know, classic old man voice. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna go through the portal because I remember now. Now that Taomon's left, this place spawns, you know, regular Digimon that will fight us, so it's best to take the portal while we're here. So, yeah, I'll talk to that Digimon some other time. It's like, that was my favorite Digimon, man. I wanted to see what he had to say.
Hey, good work! You managed to coax the eccentric Taomon back to the city for the first time in a long while.
This is why people don't like hanging out with you, old man.
Because your voice apparently gives headaches.
I see you're as rude as always.
So you two are friends?
We both like arguing. I guess that's a type of friendship.
I was thinking maybe I could like lower the volume whenever Digimon's talking, but now I think about it, it'd make the music sound even weirder and make it worse, really, wouldn't it? Because it'd be like, one moment's like, that'd be a bit odd.
And what is this about a Machinedramon detector? According to this tamer, things are pretty serious.
I've completed the basic logic, and I've just about managed to make a prototype.
Does he even have a face under all that hair?
But if there isn't a large abnormal data wave, it can't detect it. Its range is limited to within this city.
Thing is, this problem is bigger than just Floatia.
And Floatia is very small.
I see. The illegal seed bloomed into a flower.
Yes, the Enforcer must
Must be malfunctioning. This is the worst case scenario. I never imagined things were this bad.
What's he doing? It looks like he's trying to stroke his beard, but it doesn't quite look like it at the same time.
However, that doesn't mean it stopped operating entirely.
Hey! Could you knock it off?
Could you shut up, Digimon?
Please stop talking about things without explaining them to us.
It's like, shut up, you as well. Not Himari, but me. Because, let's see. I'll shut up now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
The digital world is equipped with a self-cleaning feature to prevent data corruption. If it was functioning correctly, an unclean object like the illegal seed would not be able to take root.
So, you mean the self-cleaning function is broken?
That's how it looks.
So, if this self-cleaning feature was working, then the Machinedramon wouldn't be attacking?
Well, who knows if the Machinedramon were caused by it malfunctioning, or if they caused it to malfunction?
There is no way to determine that. I had intended to only observe and not influence. However, it is impossible to meditate on the flow when the world is in such grave danger.
So you'll help?
It seems I have no choice. I will take over the creation of the Machinedramon detector.
Wouldn't it be better to fix the self-cleaning function before making a Machinedramon detector? Then the Machinedramon issue would be automatically solved.
That'd be impossible. We wouldn't know where to begin.
I see. I thought it was a good idea.
Hey, can we take a break until the machine is ready?
I'm afraid not. I need you to gather residents for the city. Restoring the city will mean more operational facilities, which will help us deal with the anomaly.
Don't forget to train your partners. There is going to be difficult work ahead once the detector is complete.
Okay, Yukimura, let's get training.
I like your attitude.
Let's go and find Digimon outside of the city who need our help. Okay!
Yeah, sure, you do that.
Wait a second.
Ryuji.
I want to give you this.
Taoistic charm.
I use this Taoistic charm to locate coordinates whenever I open up a space portal gate. As long as you have this charm, I'll be able to open up a gate to your coordinates. Once a gate is open, it won't disappear unless I close it. It takes a lot of energy, so we can't use it too much. Also, you can't open the gate from your end. I think it may prove useful to you, if you use it wisely.
You should let Kota and Himari have one too. Don't be stingy.
Don't comment on things you don't understand. I only have one Taoistic charm.
You must really like this tamer if you're willing to hand over something so precious.
Well, this one has 2 partners, and defeated a Mega Machinedramon. So I am curious.
I understand. We're counting on you.
Ryuji. I forget how the Taoistic charm works. I think it might just be plot related where Taomon will just be able to teleport to us, I guess. I forget how it works. But we have some tough fights ahead. That is definitely something. And how is it that Himari and Rika were like, yeah, let's go find Digimon and all that? It's like, no, that's my job. You're taking my job. What am I doing? Digimon. Creating a Digimon town, I still need some time before the Machinedramon next round. Till then, you should keep looking for Digimon to live in the town. It's like referred to as a city, then a town. I mean, it's kind of interchangeable. I mean, is it? Is it really? Can a town be a city? Can a city be a town? It doesn't feel like it. And honestly, this place barely qualifies as a small village, not a town. And even when it, like, I mean, it's gonna get considerably bigger. I think like maybe like over the next few days it might just happen automatically regardless of what I do. I forget, but it will definitely see a dramatic change soon enough. But for now, our objective, I guess, is to just bring more Digimon to the city. I mean, there's one I can think of, which is, well, I'm not sure if Gumdramon would join us.
I'll do my best.
Gotta find as many residents as possible. Let's head out right away. Yeah, me, while you just stand around all day in here. I can't wait to see what Digimon come to the city. See? City, town, it's not interchangeable. Surely not. I already talked to you, right? Yeah. Taomon is an old acquaintance. When this city was first built, he helped me a lot. That old man has always needed my help. It seems no matter what I do, I can't shake it. Oh, what was that? You're not dying on me, are you? Just kind of be like, ah! And then we exit and immediately get mail. What? Are you gonna give us this mail while we're in there as soon as we exit? Is the population growing? I have something about Floatia I need to talk to you about. When you have a moment, please come to my house. Why couldn't you tell me when I was just in there? What the hell, man? Okay, maybe it's a case of like, if I hadn't actually been... Well, no. At the same time, I needed to recruit a bunch of Digimon to the city just in order to, you know, get the plot to advance. But maybe if I hadn't got Gabutarimon and Biyamon, it would have been like, have to get those two before you'd be like, hey, you got a minute? Hey, you came at just the right time, Ryuji. I was just speaking with Taomon. Thanks to you, this city has really started to grow. Taomon is here now, and we really want to make the place grow even bigger. We'll bring even more Digimon here, but going to need a lot more space. Plus, we're building a detector here too, so things are getting pretty cramped. I want my apprentices Meramon and Cubimon at the Logic Volcano to come and help rebuild. If we all work together, it won't take so long. Maybe even just a single day. It will take some time, but I think it will be worth the wait. Yeah, now we play the waiting game for that. Now they're gonna actually, you know, do some rebuilding. Ha ha ha!
Hey! Eat up!
Here's the meat for the day, which you will soon use up.
Here you go.
Right. So take in the beautiful, humble look of this place because it's gonna look very different in the next few days. Dramatically different. Oh, you're in the gym. I suppose it makes sense you want to train. I'll do any training for Kota.
Let's do this thing!
This is a great place to train Yukimura. We're going to find lots of city residents. You're not going to find them in the gym, they're already here.
Let's get started!
Oh, actually, how much were the upgrades again? Yeah, too expensive.
Stay focused.
You must increase your strength. Bloody hell, that goes up way too fast, doesn't it? They are definitely knocking on heaven's door. They're knocking on the bogs. So you gotta take a jump.
You're getting stronger.
Yeah, compared to the original Digimon world,
Okay.
it's a bit
Here we
more
go.
tame, you know, when it comes to, you know, crapping. Because, like, in the original Digimon world, you'd actually see them physically crapping on a toilet. you just see a full-on turd just appear from their ass. And it was always pretty weird, to be honest.
Okay, here
I mean,
we go.
sure, they have to take a dump, but it's just weird to see. I mean, if they crap in, like, if they crap here, a turd would actually
Okay
appear.
now.
But it's rarely ever happened to me when playing this game. What am I doing? Thing. Sheer
Here you
flapples.
go.
But yeah, as I was saying, it only happened to me like very few times, and even without, you know, cleaning up or anything,
You
I'm sure
hungry?
it's like the Digimon world, if the Mimimon and Sukamon, for example, would eat the turds.
Eat up.
But it disappeared after a while, so it doesn't just stay there forever unless you clean it up. So you don't have to worry about that if that ever happens. At least I don't think so anyway. Oh, they're close to death. That's the sign right there. When they start to go, that means they're close to death. No, sir, what do I do? That first generation. I can't do training anymore. Well, they'll be reincarnated in training level, so yeah, that's kind of what's gonna be like. Gonna have to start fresh. Guys, I'm just waiting for you to take a jump any moment now. I guess it'll be the last dump, I suppose, at least in this life cycle. Alright, guys, you're not gonna crap. There you go. You know, when they're going like that, it's like, they'll stop doing that if they need a crap or, you know, food. They'll just be like, oh, we're fine now. But when not, they'll be like that. And they will, like, it's the same when they want to sleep as well.
Over here.
But, you know, when walking around, they will stop and be like that as well, so clear sign
for bed.
of the end of their lives. It was a good run. 10 parts. And there they go. They were partner Digimon, so it is possible to revive them. I have preserved them in external storage. Question is, what one's to pick? Don't get depressed, your partners can be reborn.
So, hold your partner in your heart and hope for the best.
You can see that sometimes, well, there'll usually be at least one of them, where if you choose that egg, it'll get a slight boost to the stat that points out, like wisdom would be for this one. While these ones that just say look like it's going to be reborn healthy, would just be normal. MP on that one, but that's the DLC one, it would have the voice acting, which is kind of weird, and it'll only digivolve like Taomon and so on and so forth. But oddly enough, it won't count those Digimon towards the chart thing for whatever reason. I guess because it's the only Digivolution they can have. And I think we can actually get the Mega level potentially just choosing these. Because I don't think there's any requirements because they just Digivolve. At the same time, that'd be a bit weird if that's the case. I don't really thought of that, because when I picked the DLC ones, I was already like a pro at the game. Got all the stats and all that I'd ever need, really. So, I don't know. I'll check them out at some point, though. Okay, there's MP for this one, Strength for this one. And I think Strength for this one. Which partner is this? Hatching from a Toy Story egg. Digimon! Okay, it's the right partner, so that means you are red.
So, hold your partner in your heart and hope for the best.
It'd be funny if I go with this one, it ends up being the same Digivolution all over again. Let's see, what else? Wisdom again on that? Or was it a different one? I forget. Strength for that. Stamina for that. Let's go with stamina. Wasn't stamina one of the better stats for my Digimon? Uramon. And you were, of course, blue. Alrighty then, look, it's your brother. This city is so safe, sometimes I get used to my family, you know? We're back to square one, guys. Should I? Maybe. Let's actually check what your stats are first. I wouldn't be checking it. But they'll obviously digivolve automatically to their, next form. So you'll be Taomon. You'll be Bukamon, which gives us a potential to get Gomamon. This one gives us potential to get Palmon. There's also other Digimon too. You know what? Actually, the cool point was to check the stats. As you can see, stamina passed over considerably. As you can see, and strength for that one. But as you can see, the other stats are noticeably higher than they were at the start of the game when I got first, baby in training Digimon. That's because the stats get inherited when they, and it's also because of the tamer skill I got. It passes the stats over, so not like much of it, obviously, but a little bit. So you'll get a bit of an extra boost at the start. Just train you to in training level 2. And then call it recording. Well done, guys. You know what, I might as well talk to Wormmon first. Wormmon, what am I Digimon like? Are you keeping asking my preferences? Okay, let's see. Red's preference is fish. Red's favorite, it looks like they don't have one yet. Blue's preference is vegetable. Blue's favorite, it looks like you don't have one yet. As your Digimon eat their preferred foods, something good will come to them, sure. I don't have any fish yet. I'll have to do some fishing probably. But not right now. Now it's time to trade. It's like, seeing as they've already got like a stats, like for red, you got 2 stats that are over 100. Goes to show that this generation is off to a slightly better start than the first generation. That's how it works. Okay, now the Digivolving. It's gonna be 50 minutes for both these parts. Well, I think the previous part is just under 50 minutes. This one's definitely gonna be well over 50 minutes because we're only gonna look over the Digivolutions for saving. Pokemon! And Taomon. Let's check the food types. It's probably still the same because the in-training level is probably matched. Yep, still fish, obviously, and vegetable. Let's get our daily supplies. At least we won't run out of meat quite as much, but these guys don't like meat. Well, they're neutral about meat, I suppose. They talk to you, right?
I'll do my best.
Yeah. Right. I mean, look at that, that's much better than the first one. So they've inherited a decent amount. Oh, Palmon, 1,000, eh? 1,000. Okay. Yeah, that's very much doable. And also Renamon, yeah. Could be Renamon, Palmon. Arumon's already got there. Could even be Goblimon. Could even be Digimon. It could be any of these Digimon. That's just how better our stats are this time. Plus, these Digimon aren't quite as demanding as, say, Agumon and Gabumon were. I can't remember what the other ones were, but I think they required like 500 and some of these stats, which was a bit much for the time. Yeah. So Wisdom of 130 was it for the old? Yeah, Digimon's probably the least likely then. As for you, well, you've already got Gomamon's requirements, not very demanding at all. Vemon's a bit more demanding. Speed and strength, eh? Well, you're very close to strength, but close to speed. Yeah, it's possible. Snow Goblimon, you've already got all those. Clear Agumon, you've already got all those. And Gumdramon, you don't have yet. Oh wait, I think I get it now. Maybe when we recruit Gumdramon to the city, this one will become available. But as you can see, those stats are a bit higher requirements than the other ones. But yeah, overall, it looks like you could go either way with these Digimon. You could get Palmon, Renamon, Gomamon, or we could just end up with the generic ones like Clear Agumon and Goblimon and stuff. Those are just kind of, one of them is just a recolor of Agumon and the other one's just a generic Digimon we encounter in the field. I mean, it could be either way, or we could get one of the main Digimon, you know, that have had a prominent role in the anime adaptations and stuff. But we will find out what Digimon it will be in the next part. Actually, I did save, right? Yeah. I was just thinking there, I was like, when I recorded for Room Factory Oceans a while back, it actually crashed the capture card, and so it didn't save. So hopefully that doesn't happen when I hit stop here, because I've already saved the game, so that'd be bad. But anyways, we'll see you next time, viewers. See you next time.